Good.
He warned me about this.
Good. And there is court tomorrow, right?
2 hours, I think.
Just 2 hours.
I think. I don't even know what time it is yet.
But I heard they were going to work on Friday.
She had said before the break that we were going to resume and be Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, but that could change. So we'll find out today. Yeah, we'll find out today, I guess.
Okay, cool. So we'll talk to you in about 10 minutes, all right?
Yeah, don't let me get you right.
No, you're good. You're great. Hello, peeps. So look, we are just getting reconnoitered here to get ready to do a live report on Fox 5 TV coming up at 7 o'clock, probably 10 after 7. We've been sharing this live image via our Facebook page just to show you, again, the crowd that's been gathering every day of the trial here outside the courthouse. They've asked, the sheriff's deputies here have asked people don't show up until 1 a.m. at the earliest. So what the folks are doing is they're hanging out over in the parking garage across the way, some as early as like right after court adjourns the day before, and then they'll come here at 1 in the morning and reestablish their line. And it seems like almost everyone's behaving. I've read stories about people cutting the line or black market for, the opportunity to get inside, people selling their wristbands that the sheriff's deputies give them at 7 a.m. Eastern. But the people who are here every day say that really is not happening. So people have been pretty orderly. And unfortunately, I'm not reading if anybody's asking questions or making comments. I'm just not seeing it right now because I got to get ready to do our thing. I may want to talk to a couple more people after this. I mean, you got one. Interview a couple more people before we head back over. I do. Hey, Tony. We are here. Do you hear me okay? Is Channel 2 up still, or we're just on it? Okay. But this has been on too? Okay. Okay, yeah, he's going to kill that when we get ready to go live. Hey there, Eliza. Well, you can go ahead and kill Channel 2 because this is going to pick up what they need. It's going to sound better in a few when we're live. Two's off. Okay. So, Eliza, we're here. We'll be ready to go. We'll have a live interview. You have 2 CGs. We'll have a VO, and then after, and the VO is for while we're chatting with them. You can roll the VO, and then after I say goodbye to them, we'll go to the full screen. Hey, sure. Hi there. How you doing? All right, thanks. All right. They're more excited to see you than Johnny.
It's yours, really?
Once you set it down. show them what's going on here? I'll tell them. Okay, so guys, the Fairfax Sheriff's deputies are setting up a table here. They're going to check everyone in. Everybody gets kind of like a little wristband with a number on it, and then they'll come back in a little bit for when court resumes. So we can have this in our background when we're doing the live shot, even if they're already clipped or whatever. We'll just, if they're in the process of still waiting, we're done. We'll gap it then. Those are the ladies, Dusty and Rebecca, that we'll be interviewing live. I've interviewed Dusty before. She's been here 9 days of this trial, and her friend Rebecca just got in from Tennessee. Again, we'll be on speaking to them in about 6, 7, 8 minutes. Who needs Johnny when we have you guys?
You know what kind of my resume is if you work for the meeting and something.
Yes.
Or you just kind of met?
You were looking for me.
Became friends. Yeah, and then she came.
So you kind of knew of each other
Yes.
beforehand.
We talk on the phone every day.
Yeah.
I know you will.
Sorry. Anyway.
Good morning.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, wow, my buddy is here. Hey. My buddy's going to use his thick Russian accent this morning.
Sorry, man.
Oh, that's all right.
So here, they're getting ready to start signing people in. The first two in line are Dusty. So what they're doing here, folks, is she's going to get a wristband, and I think they're going to write a number on it, and then they'll come back and they'll be the first to gain entrance to the courtroom. They initially were just giving out bands, and then people would show up and it'd be like, hey, the first 10 online are now the last of the first 100 to get in. So, Dusty, can you hang here a second? Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
And we maybe have you show us this thing here. So, And did he write one on it or something, or was it
So
just
it's one right here.
one there? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. J1.
Where are they? I need my 4 and 5.
Here's our numbers that we do. We do this
Oh,
and this.
you do that?
Yeah, so I'm the one
Folks,
who started
informally.
this. Informally.
And then you do this
There had to
formally.
be some kind of chaos amidst the chaos, right? Some organized chaos amidst the chaos.
Good.
Yeah, so.
Good. We're just a couple minutes away, guys.
Sure, no worries.
Yeah, you guys stay right there, okay? And I'll come to you. Say here, and we'll probably say hello to Dusty first, then Rebecca. That's the order I put the names up. Hey, Eliza, this is Bob. Do you hear me? Yeah, hey, Dave. Yeah, hey, Eliza. So we're going to say hello, kind of show what's going on, and then introduce Dusty and Rebecca. And you should have Dusty's name first, correct? So we'll speak to Dusty first, and then say hi to Rebecca as well. And while we're chatting, you can put put Dusty first, and then while we're chatting, you can put up the VO if you'd like, and then when we say goodbye, I'll have that full screen just to mention the witnesses. I'm sorry, can I have you guys stand over here? Sorry, thanks. Here, sorry, Dusty, can you be right here, and Rebecca, you be right next to her? Good, thank you. And we'll mention, they're getting their things and blah, blah, blah. Thanks. Oh, do you want to hold this just so you can show the informal? Well, just so you could show it. I know it's heavy, if you don't mind. You're all right? Just, okay, so we're coming up here. We go. Hey, Steve. Yeah, that was a rather dramatic testimony yesterday. The folks here in line are just getting their numbers, their wristbands to go in for today's trial, which resumes at 9 o'clock this morning. Dusty is here. Dusty, would tell us what you got here?
So this is my wristband to get in the courtroom. I am number 1 in line today. So I have my formal wristband, and then I have our informal number 1.
And that's you guys do that amongst yourself when you line up?
Ourselves, we do this, as we line up, just to kind of have some kind of order, so that those people who have not waited in line 8-9 hours or so don't get pushed to the back by people who butt in front of them. And
behind you is where the Fairfax County Sheriff's deputies are handing out the wristbands. They do this every morning starting at 7.
Yes.
Court resumes at 9. What do you make of Amber's sister testifying yesterday? Believable? Did it sway you in any way?
It has not swayed me in any way, shape, or form. I feel like Amber and her cronies have this well-rehearsed, concocted story, and you hear the same resounding story from them all, and I don't hear anything that's very different or persuasive in me feeling any different than I feel, which is Johnny Depp is the real victim here.
Dusty lives here in Fairfax. Rebecca, in from Tennessee, you guys met on the Facebook page.
Tennessee, yes.
You've been paying attention to this trial. Has it in any way swayed your feelings about, we don't know what was going on behind closed doors.
So actually, when the trial started, I was kind of neutral. I knew who Johnny Depp was. I started watching it out of just fascination, curiosity, and in watching it, I was pulled over to his side. So yeah, I started out neutral.
Wow, very cool.
Yeah.
Rebecca, have fun.
Thank you.
Enjoy today. They're going to be inside the courtroom today. I want to show you the list of witnesses today. Scheduled to appear by video is Ellen Barkin, who is an actress. Someone here said that she had an interest in Johnny Depp at one point. He rejected her, so they think she is testifying on behalf of Amber Heard. That could be interesting. Also set to appear by video is one of Johnny Depp's former agents and an attorney. In person today will be a police expert, one of Amber Heard's former attorneys, and a social media forensic expert as well. So that's what's coming up today, guys, and the first 100 are going to be in the courtroom as this progresses, starting again at 9 a.m. today. That was maybe a one-off, but we'll keep looking. There's a lot of interesting folk out here. Okay, cool. Thanks. That work out okay, Eliza?
I don't think we've ever done like where we explain.
Yeah, the process. So that was cool. Okay, and we're going to just talk to a couple more people here. Oh, hey, do you have a quick second? Sure. Chat with you real quick?
Yeah, let me put my...
Oh, yeah, thanks. We'll have you in the background here. I won't ask what the toilet paper's for, but that's, hey.
I have no idea. I'm just throwing it out for someone.
Oh, okay.
Crazy.
Hit me with this. Have you been in the courtroom?
I have been in the courtroom.
You have?
Yes.
What's the draw? What's the attraction for you?
The attraction for me, well, I've been following a lot of court cases actually, especially after like the pandemic, everyone's home. So it started like Smollett, there was Rittenhouse, there was a bunch of stuff, and then the Gabby Petito story. So I'm like really interested in news and legal things and court cases. So I've been watching it live stream, and then I started coming to it to see what you can't see on TV, like the jurors and the judge and things like that.
What's your takeaway so far?
My takeaway as far as...
Like believing, like, you know,
Yeah.
Johnny testified first. Now we've got Amber presenting her case. Nobody was there. We don't know. But, I mean, it sounds sordid and toxic and all that. But, like, I mean, most people seem to be on his side. But like, she's put out a lot of evidence as well. I'm just, your takeaway in terms of what are you believing at this point?
Well, I think being in the room, you can feel the person's energy a lot more than just seeing them on TV, and you get more of kind of like the patterns behind their speech and things like that. So there's a lot of signifiers to me that maybe there's not so much of a credibility with some of her witnesses, and I think people sense that, especially the jurors and the audience as well. Otherwise, it's hard to get a gauge, you know, on especially the jurors, but the audience and the spectators definitely have their feelings, for sure.
Most here because they support and love Johnny, right? I mean,
Yes, it is true. A lot of people here who support Johnny, but actually, as I've continued to speak with people, there's people here for all sorts of reasons. You have domestic violence survivors who are here because their stories weren't told, and this resonates with them. You have people who have been in relationships with people who have serious personality issues or disorders, and that brings out emotions in them. So there's, you know, a lot of reasons that people are here. It's quite fascinating.
and you're more interested in the trial aspect as opposed to Johnny or Amber.
Yes, no, I mean, I've seen Johnny Depp in Pirates of the Caribbean and Willy Wonka and Alice in Wonderland, but I wasn't necessarily a huge Johnny Depp fan. But I came mostly just to see the trial. It's reality TV, live.
And you say you had a chance to sit next to Whitney, Amber's sister, yesterday. Tell me about that.
It was interesting. I don't think she expected to sit with the audience, but she was nervous, as is expected. It's kind of a hostile environment, and you know your sister's going through something that's traumatic nonetheless, the whole trial. So I can understand her emotions, but she was definitely a little nervous to be with the crowd.
Did she say anything to you?
No, she didn't say anything to me. Yeah.
Just sat down next to you and...
Yeah, she just sat down next to me. There was a few glances here and there. I tried to smile at her to be like, I'm a friend or whatever, but no conversation. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right,
Appreciate it. Let me
thank
get your name. Don't run off. I want to get your name. Thank you. That was great. You did great. Thank you. I'm Bob, by the way. That's Joe.
Oh, cool. Nice to meet y'all. James.
James.
Yeah. You live here, and obviously in
Yeah.
Fairfax and stuff. Cool.
In the D.C. area.
Oh, DC. Oh, cool. Yeah.
Hold on a second, James. Of course, when I need a pen, I can't find it, so I'm going to type it into my phone here.
Rock and roll.
Well, I'll write it down so that way I've got it right here. Sorry, James. And where is home for you?
Technically Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, really? You live in
Yeah.
Florida? Wow. Are
Yeah.
you up here for school or any other reason?
No, I mean, my parents used to live here, and they live in Connecticut now, so I was, like, for the first part of the trial, I was driving back for Easter.
Okay.
And I was like, I love to stop in D.C. anyway, because there's some restaurants and stuff that I really like here, so I stopped for a couple nights. I was like, let me go to the trial. I got in. I kind of enjoyed it. Again, as I said, I've been live streaming it before, so I'm like, you know what, I'm going to start reporting. I'm going to start doing stuff. Actually, funny enough, so I was here. I got that photo, so that photo's been blowing up online.
What's photo?
There's a photo of me sitting next to Amber.
Okay, hold on. Let's roll on this for a second here. Hit me with what's going on? Sorry, James. Might as well, if you're going to share it with all of us here. So what's going on?
So there's a photo, because there's one courtroom photographer, so there's a photo of me sitting next to Amber, Amber's sister, where she looks pretty upset, and that photo was kind of picked up online, and it's going around, and then my reactions to some of the things in court also went a little bit viral on TikTok, and people have been messaging me and stuff. So that's been an interesting part.
What your reaction? What do you mean?
It's hard for me not to express myself a little bit, so some eyebrow raises, some kind of shocked, especially when Camille Vasquez was doing her cross. You know, some things that she said that kind of caught me off guard. I would visibly react and stuff, and people kind of picked up on that and made some reels of it. Yeah.
So you got to keep coming back. You can't disappoint, right?
No, I can't. People are actually on Twitter demanding that I come back. We have some lawyers who have joined the stream with their YouTube things, live streams, and I'm getting messages on Twitter and Instagram and everywhere now. It's crazy. Yeah, I think 16,000 people followed me just yesterday, so it's unreal. I'm just a regular person, but yeah.
Not anymore, James.
Yeah, not anymore. I'm part of this trial now.
And again, it's because of like people seeing you and you're emoting through your facial expressions.
Yeah, it's just, because it's publicized on TV, people really look at the audience, especially during, some of these times where maybe it's cross and they just want to see people's reactions. And yeah, they picked me out of the crowd. I guess at some moments where I didn't realize I was losing my poker face.
Very cool. James,
Yes.
your last name is?
Robertson.
R-O-B-E-R-T?
S-O-N. Yep.
You
Yeah,
said
like
so
my
from
phone is
court.
literally blowing up. Like, it won't stop, man.
Really? That's too funny. James, thank you
Yes,
very
thank
much.
you. Y'all have a great day.
You too.
Yeah.
Thanks. Let me just see what Sam wants. Grab your image.
Yeah. So I just made James from court. Yeah.
Is that Twitter or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's on Twitter,
It's-
Instagram.
okay.
And I made a YouTube. People are like literally demanding I make accounts and stuff. They're like,
That's so funny. James from court.
it's all one word. I mean, if you search that first one, it comes up. If you click it, James from court, on the search, it probably will. Yeah, that's